Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to clean fungus out of this lens. It is a Leica Summicron R 50mm f2, and the fungus, you can see them just there. Is that whitish thing? It is the first time I see fungus like that, but doesn't matter. Let's just remove them. Okay, this lens is really easy to disassemble. I was actually very surprised of that. And the first part we need to remove is this ring here that normally just unscrews. It was in my case like that. If not, you can use a rubber cone that you can find a link on the video description. You press, you turn, and you should be able to unscrew this element. So what we want to do is to remove the whole optical block that comes out in one piece, and to do so we need to remove all these rings before it. So we will remove this second ring. Okay, this second ring out, and now there is a third ring we need to remove. It is this one here on the edge with the big slots, and to remove it, nothing easier. We just need to make it loose, and to do so we use a spanner. You can find also a link on the video description. We got it loose. I didn't go further with that because this rubber cone fits exactly in, so it is very easy to unscrew this element using the rubber cone. And with this ring out, we should be able to do this. So here I have the typical body of the Leica lenses. This body is in very good condition, so I don't have to do anything on it. And here we have the optical body of the lens. Now we want to remove the front element because the fungus is actually just in the middle near the diaphragm, the very usual location for that. And to do so, okay, I'm not going to use my little compass because I need it afterwards. I have this tool that I bought from a watchmaker, and then simple thing, just get loose, rotate, and lucky for us, this ring you don't need to rotate a lot until it comes out loose. Here you go. And right now we can pull the front element, and then here I have the fungus that is bothering me. Yeah, you can see it there. In case you have anything further, I will show you how to proceed. Well, here as you can see it has also some separation, but that's another topic and another video we're going to do later to fix that as well. Okay, so to remove the back, there is this ring here. You use the compass or the spanner key. We'll remove this ring. There is a little washer, very delicate, don't bend it. And then you here need to be careful because by removing the ring that we just removed before, this element here becomes loose, and you can remove it if you need to clean anything on it, but if not, and you need to remove the actual body of the lens, please be careful because this part just slide out here, and then you can do some work of it on it. So this is all for the disassembly, at least of the optical elements. Now I'm just going to get my fungus cleaning stuff ready, and we are going to perform the cleaning. So see you in a few seconds. So I got myself ready for cleaning the fungus. This is the part of interest in my case. In your case, if you have different parts that you need to clean, you only need to reproduce what we're going to do here on the other part, and that should work just fine. Okay, so I got my fungus cleaning solution that I showed you how to prepare in this video here. And then for the next cleanings, I change slightly my approach. I will be using two different fluids. So this is the fluid that we're going to use on the second cleaning. You can find it on the video description. And this is the last fluid we're going to use for the final cleaning. I found the combination or the sequence of these cleaning fluids to be the most effective. So first thing, let's get rid of the fungus. To do so, we put a little drop of my fungus cleaning solution. We spread with the finger. And then you can see that it has taken the fungus with it. These ones are tough. You can see still a trace. Can you see it as well? Okay, looks clean now, but here on the edge I can see a little bit of a mark, so I'm insisting a lot. Okay, so that's it for the first clean, and then as you can notice, I'm using a very old microfiber cloth. So now I'm going to tackle the next cleaning, and to do so I will use another microfiber cloth, which is not really the newest one, and then here I am using the size product. I just show it to you before. I'm using it because this fluid has anti-sticking agents, or anti-ionic, whatever, but then it leaves just a very thin film. Okay, let me try to zoom for you. Okay, usually it leaves like a very thin film, so this is why I don't like to use it for final cleaning. And then just for the last, I will use the last fluid that you can see here on the image. I don't put a lot, and then I will finish with lens cleaning paper that I have here. And then I'm going to push that paper around with an old lens pen that I only use for that purpose actually. Okay, so the lens looks very clean now. I cannot see the traces of fungus any longer, so this is a very good thing. This is what we wanted. And now just let me put this in this position so I don't get dust. I'm going to pick all these and we are going to reassemble the lens in just now. We are ready for reassembling the lens. This is the front element now that is clean. It looks really good, no traces of fungus. And to reassemble the lens, this is going to be as easy as the disassemble. So I put the back because I don't want this back lens just falling somewhere. Then let us just blow to eliminate whatever traces of dust. Then we blow the back and we put these two guys together. I just need to make sure that it slides in position properly. Here you go. Then we put the ring. We make sure it is tightened. Then here is probably the only tricky element of this lens, and that is putting it back into the body. We need to pay attention to this fork that is here and actually needs to pick this lever that you see just here. And what we need to do is to get the small lever into the fork, and this is what is going to do the aperture operation. Okay. Okay, so it got in, but you can see the diaphragm is not opening properly, and this is normal because we actually need to rotate the optical body to reach the good position. So what I do is I go to f2 and then I rotate the body until the diaphragm is just visible, just a little bit. You see, just there. Okay, just disappear. That will be f2. Then I will put this ring, which is going to lock everything in position. So it got completely in. We make sure it is tight. Okay, it still has a way to go. Okay, now I tighten it. Make sure, okay. Did a mistake. I rotated the body when moving it. This is not what we want. Okay, now we have it right. So diaphragm is opening and closing as it should. Now we put this element and then remember, with threaded elements you should get into the thread and it should go smoothly. I mean, you don't have to force a lot when screwing it, and if it is the case, it means the part is sideways, and the damage if you force is that you're going to damage the thread. Okay, then we put the beauty ring slash sunshade, and this is how to remove fungus from a Leica Summicron 50mm f2. This is all I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.